Shards are definitely some of the most valuable items on the server, but they're really hard to get and it's impossible to make a shard farm. Or is it? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can get unlimited shards for free on the Donut SMP. Now, how do you actually get infinite shards? Shards are available from the AFK area and also killing players. Once you kill players and get enough shards, you can buy stuff like spawners and also keys for the crates at spawn. But these cost so many shards, and if you overnight the AFK area, you're only gonna get 600 shards per day. But every time you kill somebody, you get 10 shards. But everybody knows every time you try to PvP somebody, every fight's gonna have crystals, respawn anchors, and really sweaty players. Well, there's a really underrated method which uses the invisible potion, which helps you win like every fight in the game. So I'm going to show you how this works and how you can get infinite shards. Alright, so personally, this is the best loadout for the shard farming. What you want to get is a diamond sword, obsidian, crystals, golden apples, ender pearls, a bow, and of course have arrows. Lava bucket, totem of undying, and the most important, an invisible potion. I always carry a second one in case mine runs out. So once you grab all these items, what you want to do is you want to go over to duels at spawn and click search for a duel. Now it's going to find me a duel and I'm going to duel somebody. Alright, so it looks like we found a duel. This guy's on bedrock. He only has a 45% win rate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink the potion, and now I'm going to try to find him and kill him. Why we want the bow and stuff is because the bow can hit the player from a really far range, and we don't want him to detect us. So I see the guy, he has no clue where we're at. Look, he's just gonna walk by. But what we can do, look, we're shooting at him and he has no clue that we're here. I didn't hit him though. But here, I'm gonna go closer. He doesn't understand where we're at. He wants shards. That's what he's saying in chat. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sneak up on him and kill him like this. Look. Look, he's so clueless. And it's so hard for players to see you because they're not even gonna know where you're at. And this guy just crystalled himself. Let's move on to the next match. Now, it is kind of easy to miss most of your shots with like your bow and stuff, so that's why you kind of got to get a little closer when you're fighting players. Alright, let's move on to our second duel. And yes, invisible potions do last for more rounds. Alright, now we're going against this guy. He only has a 26% win rate, so let's hope this is really easy. And as you can see, my invisibility is still on. Like, he has no clue where I'm at. He doesn't even have a totem. What we're gonna do is we're gonna troll this guy a little bit. Look, he has no clue where I'm at. Go invisible? He has no clue where we're at. Ah, we tried lava bucketing him. Lava. Let's try to go invisible. He almost has us killed. There we go. We almost have him dead. Come here, boy. There we go. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Now, like I said, this strat is kind of hard at times, but if you know how to use the bow and know how to crystal, it's actually really easy. So I'm gonna fight a few more people, and we're gonna see how many of these duels we've won. So I'm gonna have a counter on screen. It should be how many duels I win and how many I lose. Alright, so we're finding a new duel, and let's see who we got. 38% win rate. We still have our invisibility on, so yeah. Let's hope we can get the W here. And see, I haven't fought anybody with diamond, which is really good. But I do need to pop an apple. And see, look, this guy has no clue where we're at. Look, I'm gonna eat this apple. He's gonna be like, yo, where? Look, I just hit him. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna hide real quick. At least we have punch. Look, he has no clue where we're at. There we go. Another easy win like this. So far we've won 3 matches. I'm going to try to get to 5 wins. And yes, this is literally the best strategy. You can get basically infinite shards just by using this. And I'll probably come out with more videos like this showing how you can use better items and better enchants on your items. Alright, this guy only has a 33% win rate. And yeah, it looks like we still have 3 minutes on our invisibility. So we should be good for this round at least. And look, he has no clue where we're at, of course. He's just running around. Bro doesn't know where we're at. He literally just ran right past us. Look, we get through him. He has no clue where we're at. Get him out of here. Now we're gonna go invisible. Look, he has no clue where we're at. This guy has no clue where we're at. We might actually die here. So we're gonna go invisible. And no, we're about to die. So we're gonna put on our totem. And we're gonna enter for away. Okay. That's what we wanted to happen. But now we're invisible, so there we go. He has no clue where we went. He has absolutely no clue. How did he see me? How are the arrows just literally went right through him. Alright, I'm gonna grab all those materials back and we're gonna do one more duel. Alright, YouTube, I think I'm gonna end it here, but overall this strat is really underrated and I definitely think you guys should use it. Alright, so make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Peace out.